Well, we are in day 2 of the messy situation, and no word from EA at all. Radio silence, as a matter of fact, apart from the one tweet they tweeted a while ago. So we'll discuss some things with that. Road to the final is confirmed as well. We saw that in the last video, but we have actually like 4 or 5 players leaked as well, and the upgrade paths, which do actually look very, very good, honestly. It kind of reminds you of the World Cup upgrade paths from last year. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Where the cards by the end of it were honestly insane. We'll go and look at that as well. Now, I also did finish the pack opening, and we got literally nothing in it. It's not totally finished yet because of the fact that we have so many upgrades to do in terms of, you know, I have a club full of gold commons right now and stuff like that. But no packs left, no blues. And I saw people on Twitter opening 2,500 plus packs in total as of now. No blues. Maybe an honorable mention. Olga Carmona or Kim Min-jae or something like that. It's honestly the worst it's ever been. And I think there needs to be a happy medium here. I mean, there's no excuse for somebody to open 2,500 packs, honestly, to not pack even a couple blues. I know it's hard to get the sweet spot exactly right for Team of the Years, but I would rather have them accidentally drop too many of them than nobody has any. I know that's just me personally. Maybe you disagree with that, but I personally think within a reasonable extent, content should be available to everybody. They can put time or money in, you know, whichever one that they would rather do, to be able to unlock, you know, said content. And right now, putting time in is virtually useless. It's just money. And that's it right now. In terms of packing Team of the Years, right? Because obviously you can make a good free-to-play team, but for Team of the Year's sake, I mean, you're probably just not getting one unless you get so lucky. William Saliba came out. He, you know, no surprises here, is almost the exact same card as his Winter Wild card. It's a -1 pace, 2 defending, 1 physical. Is that a slight upgrade? Sure, but 1 you have to pay 1,000,000 coins for, untradeable, can't sell them back on, and 1 you buy for 230,000 coins with Intercept Plus, which, you know, is to me on par with Anticipate. I think some people would probably, you know, argue either way on that, and that's fine, but to me, there's only one real option here that I would choose, and because Saliba already has the regular Anticipate on this card, I mean, why would you not go with this one? It makes no sense to me. So here we are. And this is pretty much it for SBCs during Team of the Year. I mean, what do you guys think? It started off really well. I mean, I gotta admit, the Bruno Fernandes card was amazing. Everyone says they love this card. You got, you know, N'Golo Kante who came out, and he looks good, but nothing too insane, but still it's a good SBC in my opinion, compared to what we've been getting. And then once Luka Modric came out, it was like, what the fuck is that? And that was the trend for the rest of this. George Best came out too, obviously, but what do you think? You know, we're wrapping up Team of the Year. We literally have one more day of it. I think we can all say collectively, what the fuck was that? As a matter of fact, let's read through everything that happened during this course of the 2 weeks. Unlimited pack issue, unlimited coin issue. This was kind of combined together. Friday gameplay issue, which literally broke the gameplay. Let's not forget that. Remember that time. Also couldn't load into a match with a loan card. Free Team of the Year Messi pick. Of course, can't forget that. That was literally yesterday. Overpriced Modric and other SBCs as well. You know, the Modric SBC was literally the exact same as his Champions League card, and other kind of underwhelming ones as well. No Team of the Year pack weight and halved pack weight at full Team of the Year, according to the store pack odds, which means your saved packs. Fuck. I mean, God knows how nerfed those were during the full Team of the Year. So still nothing, absolutely nothing about the Team of the Year Messi. If I, you know, as the longer this goes on, the more likely, in my opinion, that what's going to happen here is fuck all. If you got Messi, you're lucky. If you didn't, you didn't. And that's going to be it. Honestly, if I had to guess what's going to happen here, they're not going to give a shit about anything else. They're just going to hope that in a week or so, everyone kind of forgets this ever happened and just go from there. Same as the hero pack. The hero pack we heard nothing about. This one's even worse and will once again, in my opinion, hopefully not, please God no, we will hear absolutely nothing about this as well. They also got community noted, which I thought was funny because like this tweet got ratioed so bad and had so much exposure. It has 7.5 million views 12 hours ago. So probably got like 8 million views now. The note says there was no issue with said SBC as all cards made available to users were within the rating/league threshold, and that is correct. Technically speaking, there was no issue with it. The pick said exactly what was going to be inside of it. This is most likely an attempt by EA to artificially manipulate the odds of their gambling products, something not new to this company. I gotta say, I don't know who made this note, but you cooked with this one, sir. And if you look at Fuji's tweet here, like we won't talk about this the whole video, but what a fucking unmitigated disaster this whole thing has been. And it does beg the question, a glitch like this has altered the pack weight drastically, begs the question if something similar can go undetected with the reverse effect. Yeah, I mean, how would anybody know if if there was no Team of the Year Messi available in that pick? No one packs them anyway. It makes you think about all the times we do gamble SBCs or whatever. You open a store pack and then something isn't in there or something isn't packable. Like, I mean, how often does this happen? It opens such a can of worms because it was strictly pack weight issue, right? That was it. It wasn't like Messi wasn't supposed to be in the pick. He was supposed to be in the pick. But clearly something is messed up with the odds of, you know, the selections, and it just makes you wonder what are they doing with the odds? Obviously, there are so many things at play here that, you know, what would be nice is just a little bit of transparency with some things. But we're at a point right now with the least transparency on anything in FIFA history. We have no community manager. And if we do, where the fuck is he? He doesn't tweet. He doesn't do anything. I'm sure there's probably a role somewhere. It's gotta be, right? Unless they really just said, fuck it, and we're not gonna listen to the community at all. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think about everything? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about some of your comments here in a little bit here. But let's look at some of the leaks now. Road to the Final is coming on this Friday. And these three are coming, and I think this is the exact stats and the playstyles too. Got Mikel Merino, Xavi Simons, and Galeno. Now, these stats do not look very good. Let's just stay at how it is. Now, I will say, though, the upgrade pass for these guys is actually pretty good, and let's go take a look. And also, in the next part of the leak here, Gabriel Jesus is in the team as well. So here are all the upgrades. There's a ton of inform upgrades here. You got the base, which is this. Winner draw the first knockout game, you get a +1 inform, which doesn't have to be just +1 stats, by the way. It can actually be more than that. Qualify for quarterfinals, +1 inform as well. Qualify for semifinals, +1 inform. Qualify for the final, +1 playstyle plus, so they'll get 2 of them. Win the final, +1 inform, and a 5-star skill boost, 5-star weak foot boost. And obviously that's later on. I mean, that's in June, right? Or late May. There is a lot of good upgrades here, so I don't think the base cards are going to look great because they want to have a lot of upgrades throughout. So take that for what you will. I mean, this promo is going to be hopefully kind of okay because I'm tired of Team of the Year. I actually never thought I'd say this. I'm tired of Team of the Year. You can't pack anything. There's nothing going on in the game that's like crazy different right now than what's going on usually. You'd think there would be. There's not. I don't know what else to say. I think that I'm ready for it to be gone, which is an insane thing to say. Rafael Leao coming as Road to the Final card as well. So that's obviously a pretty cool and hyped up card there. We've got Pedri coming in the team as well as our next player leaked. And then combined with Pedri, we've also got Darwin Nunez coming into the team. And also, we don't know if any of these guys are SBCs or not. They could be, but we have no word on if they will be or not. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, I gotta say that I'm not excited for Road to the Final. I'm not. But I'm not excited for Team of the Year. So I don't know what to say. I think that's hopefully we get some good stuff or better stuff for Road to the Final. Some like grindable stuff. I'm really hoping they get some grindable menu content right now because a lot of good SBCs still to craft, but as of right now, I just don't know what to do in the game. This Team of the Year is all about packing things. You literally can't pack anything. Okay. Like, what do you do right now? This is probably going to be a week of some shitty content, you would assume, because of Team of the Year just happening. So, long story short, we just might be fucked. Onto the market, it's going to the moon. You can't afford anything. All right, on to your comments now. No, but actually, Sophia Smith is now extinct at 2.9 million coins. She was 1.2 million after day 2, I want to say, of Team of the Year. There's no end in sight. They're the best cards in the game. The inflation is crazy at the moment. They are so insanely rare. And when these cards rise because they're the best cards in the game, the other cards also rise with it because if you can't afford those guys, you want to afford the next best. And the rest of the market is, in that case, flying. If you have any other, you know, somewhat decent meta cards, they're going up. And this, to me, is not going to stop until the end of Team of the Year, which is Friday. At least. This might keep going. You might see Team of the Year prices rise all the way until, like, Future Stars, honestly. What's going to make them drop? To me, the only way that anything makes them drop, really, is if something crazy comes into the store. That could happen, but it has to be tradable, which means that it's a lot less likely. Or Future Stars is to come out with everyone with 2 playstyle pluses and a lot more affordable cards. Until we get more affordable 2 playstyle plus cards, these cards, Team of the Years, are going to just keep flying. I don't know how they're even gonna go down at all. So until then, that's all I gotta say. If you want to buy them now, they actually could somehow, Sophia Smith could be 3.5 in a week. Honestly, she could be, which is just insane to say. Then that's all that I'm gonna say at the moment. At Christian says, realistically, the only fair way to make up for this is to re-release the SBC with the same odds, because there's still a chance element to it, even if it is skewed. And I was seeing this comment a lot, and honestly, it probably is the most fair way to do it, honestly. And I'm in total agreement with you, but we know it's just not gonna happen. We know they're not going to re-release the SBC, and they're not going to give everyone a Messi. That was like one of the 2 outcomes I was saying in the video before, but that was just never going to happen, let's be honest here, because they can just say, they'll play anyway, even if we do this. They'll forget in a week. Hopefully, please forget. Please forget. At Funky Still says, wait, you thought this game was fair? This is a good comment because when I said in the video, I said like if they want to, you know, care about the integrity or fairness of the game. What I meant is that the perception that the game is fair or that has integrity, right? EA always want the perception of that because they want you to be tricked into thinking these things, right? But no, this game has never been fair. Let's keep it a buck. It's been pay to win ever since it came out. So this just adds to it. You know, it just adds to the unfairness of things, and we're just stuck in a shit situation. What else is there to say? And it's all EA's fault. To be honest with you, there's nobody else to blame here apart from themselves. At Danny says 1,200 packs saved, no blues, one fuck up by EA. Everyone is messy for fuck's sake. Think I was about done. Fuck this game, dude. And that's the thing is like if you got messy, I'm happy. Like I hope they don't take it away from you. I might be in the minority, but I do wish more people had good cards than not. I actually do. Like people get to use a team of the year messy for like the next 6 months. I mean that's good to me. I think that obviously it's very annoying to play against him. But people are going to be able to use a crazy card for 6 months, and most people just don't get the option to do that. But what the bad part is this: when a guy who has 1,200 pack save doesn't have anything to show for it in terms of pack luck, and then somebody opens one glitched pack, oops, team of the year Messi's here. That's where like the problem lies, right? So what do they do about it? You be the judge. I mean, there's a lot of ways they could do it, or they could just do nothing at all. So yeah, I love reading your comments. Thanks for the support, of course, recently. Love you all. See you over soon. Peace.